Hello everyone. Welcome into the break room. What do we got going on for today? So first thing, I was just fiddling with some stuff earlier this morning. I realized that I have so many Twitch clips now and so few songs, unfortunately, that whenever I do my intermission screen, I always end up playing essentially the same songs over and over, and even more so this month because we've been streaming every day and I have a limited set of songs, so you keep hearing the same ones over and over at the beginnings of streams, during intermission screens. So I fiddled around, found a site, unlike Twitch Guru, that's now like a paid subscription service. I found one that's free that lets you play random clips. So I now have I created an intermission screen that will pull some random clips from my Twitch clips instead, and use those instead of all you having to hear the same songs over and over like the one playing right now. Yeah, so just something a little different. So I set that up on my video wall. I set it up on my stream deck, so that's going to be good to go for later. Should we run an intermission today? For Steamroll September, let's pull up the flyer as usual. Like I said, we've been streaming every single day this month for the month of September here on Twitch. Um, we are now on Saturday, therefore we are doing puzzle games. On Friday we did a multiplayer game night puzzle platformer with our friend Topaz. We actually have another one of those coming up. Let me head back to just chatting scene. We have another one coming up on Tuesday with my in real life friend, IRL friend, Onslaught. Um, Essentially, here's the Discord link. As usual, that's the Discord link. Join the Discord. Give yourself the multiplayer game night role in the roles channel. That gives you access to the multiplayer game night channel where I schedule these styles of multiplayer game nights like we did yesterday, like we're going to be doing on Tuesday. Yeah, that's how you can join in to play games on stream with me here. Um, but for the game for today, for the puzzle game, it's called Taiji. I purposely made sure to not look up much about it. Here's as much as I know about it: is I bought it. I got it as a result of buying a humble bundle that had an insane level of good puzzle games. And how do I know they're good? Well, I already owned most of them. So here's the ones that we've not that I already not that I not already owned, but we have played on stream here. Patrick's Parabox, Superliminal, we just played this month. The Pedestrian, which I played when it was out in 2020. The Witness, which I played multiple times on and off stream, and I'd even played it off stream prior to playing it on stream here. And the Talos Principle. So all 5 out of the 7 games we had already played on stream before. The only other ones that came in that were the game today, Taiji, and Manifold Garden. And so apparently this game, the only things that I did find out about it were it's apparently similar to like a 2D version of The Witness instead of a 3D version using pixel art and whatnot. And the developer was apparently directly inspired by The Witness. And now, mind you, The Witness took 7 years to develop. This game also took roughly 7 years to develop. So essentially, this game, if you think about it that way, this game is 14 years in the making, kind of. It should be interesting. I mean, I love The Witness. If this is anything like The Witness, I'm going to be very happy. Also, since this is a puzzle game and I like chat interactivity, I have set it so that I put the tag on chat for backseating allowed. You are allowed, as long as you haven't played through the whole game before, and you have guesses, you are more than welcome to put them into chat as we go through doing puzzles and whatnot. But yeah, the only thing I did, I loaded it up before stream, just made sure that it works. I got the sound working and changed the resolution, and that was pretty much it. So we're going in pretty blind today for this game. So let's turn the music down. Let's close that out. Open up the gaming scene. Let's open up the game and we'll see what this is about. I literally have no clue. It's opening now. There we go. Okay, and we'll just hope that the volume is okay. Let me move the cord over. All right, use the mouse. Okay, it has ignored. We've got it to ignore the mouse. I'm using my controller for this yet again. It looks like right stick is essentially the same as using the mouse cursor. So we might go back to the mouse if it makes more sense, because this is pretty slow with the controller versus if I go to my mouse, this is the speed at which I can move the cursor at. Um, right stick. Okay. No. All right, so X is zooming in. I did notice there was a thing on controls. Wait. Yes, controls, but none of those. I don't know what any of those are yet. Where was the thing that just said what the controls were? Oh, it was there. It's when you first pause, view controls. Okay. So we can run with either of the trigger bumper on the left side. We can move with, apparently, they tell you can move with either D-pad or analog. Aiming with the right stick, or again, with the mouse. So what is WSD and mouse if we do switch to mouse? Toggle tile, reset puzzle, mark a tile with the middle button. Okay. Aim with the mouse. Zoom. I like the buttons on the controller, but I like the movement of the mouse. Maybe I just keep switching back and forth. We'll see. All right, check answer, zoom, reset puzzle, toggle, and mark tiles. Okay. So toggle tile. Ah. Okay, so that is like a pressure plate down there. So that's on now every time that I move over the pressure plate. Oh, check answer, I guess. That's the whole answer, a part of the answer. Oh, okay. Wait, if I did that again. No. I don't fully understand yet. So what's this thing? Okay, well there's what looks like a Z-shaped Tetris piece over on the side. Okay. Well, we seem to have done something. We can go over there in a moment. Was there anything on the bottom left I didn't really look? No, okay. So this one is like like if this was Braille, it would, because that's a 2x3, right? Okay, top left, bottom left, mid right. So that should be it. Okay, it looks like I don't need to point at it to press the check answer button. I can just press check answer whenever. We can't cross here, so we have to cross across this. Okay, those pieces were white. That one is actually dark, like a brown or something. So I'm actually assuming that this is the wrong solution. Yeah, and it says it's wrong. And it's specifically because of the color of the object. That would be it in negative space. Yeah. The hint being that, like over here on this one, the platform that it's on is white. This one, the platform is also white, and yet they used a different brick color. Okay, so the same idea here. It's the two on the top right and two on bottom left. Opens that gate. Okay. Is this gonna open? This opens nothing because there's a wire over here. Can I walk to this guy out here? What is nice is because there's this cursor, I can kind of point to where I want to go. Alright. Cool, I can drag across. So this makes the shapes of everything down here. Okay. Which opens up this now. Do I make the same exact shape again? No. What if I made the negative version of that shape? No. Is there... There is another indicator. Okay. So, this isn't... So, it shows the... Here. Let's see how much of this I can explain all at once. It shows those three and these three. But then it also shows these three in brown. But the only way to do that would be if in the negative space we did that and that. Yeah, there we go. So you apparently have to think about the negative space on these puzzles as well. Because this is essentially a brown block, and this is a brown block, or an unfilled block. This, to get this in the negative, this would need to be a positive block, and this would need to be a positive block. Okay, so, with that stated, for every space that we see like this, well, first let's fill in the ones that we can see that are white blocks. That's those. This is negative space white, that's negative space white. So this is negative space for the dark, negative space for dark, and same with there. Okay, so this was the solution. So why did that happen here? I guess that they consider that negative space for this set of white blocks. But here, if it was steps, then there should be a brown one here to attach to those. I'll have to think about that one further. Some more similar puzzles to that here. Okay. So, what I'm gathering between these four buttons will eventually open this gate. So my thought is each one of these is one of the four in the corners of me. Now, if that's the case, only this one has a center white block. Only this one has a white block on the top left and bottom left. And this one is one where we can't do anything about the bottom right. So that's that. But we could kind of do them. So we'll do this top left would be this and that. Is correct. This one is this, so it would be that, this, and this is correct. So we have the two on the left side done. If it's this one, then it would be this, which leaves only that left. Cool. Let's some water over there. Just saying what I can and can't do at the moment. Like, I don't know if this game has any secrets in it. If you go exploring off the beaten path, no clue. I like the waterfall. That's pretty. Okay. So I guess this is the Tetris So if this is Witness inspired, look away from this for one moment. If this game is indeed inspired by The Witness, then each of these is probably a type of puzzle. So all of these we would consider to be either Tetris puzzles or fill in the box puzzles, right? Like all of these. Which means that something like this is like the top of the mountain in The Witness, where each one of the lines that's on the or lights that's on the box that's at the top gets turned off or turned on or whatever. The moment you finish one entire section, like the Tetris puzzles, the black and white box puzzles, the whatever. So I'd imagine that this is what we were just doing, probably, or maybe this. I don't know. And that section will fill up once we're completely done with it. So in the meantime, the other thing is they did say that this is an open world puzzle game. So I should just be able to explore around and find where each of these different types of puzzles are. So in this case, I started left and then down. So here's where a secret would... Oh yeah, okay. Well, they let me in anyway. But we can only get to here, alright. Also, let me see if exploration is any easier on KBM. I don't know yet if it is or isn't, but we'll try kind of back and forth between them. I don't know what's going on over here. That's one of the puzzles we did. Wait. That's just to be able to see yourself walking through. Well, here looks like some puzzly stuff. Because I see this orange line going to this plate. A minus on the top left and bottom left in a 5x3 grid. The dead center and the mid left are orange. So let's find something that has that kind of pattern around here. Since the orange thing is pointing up here, is there anything like that up here? That is kind of, that's a 3x5 grid of solar panels, but we can't actually see them all. Like above my head right here. If I move here, can we? No. Here's some Tetris-y looking blocks in here. Okay, we can go around this way. We can't go up this. Some dirt. Another panel. What is... It's not... Why did that work? Or did this not work? The symbol on it is a spiral going like this, if order mattered. I don't fully know what that is yet. I don't know if I accidentally solved it. Okay, so we have some Tetris. What is that? Z-shaped, roughly Tetris shape on the left. Minus in the in this 3x6. There's minuses in the middle of two 3x3s on the left and right. Okay. All of this is meaningless to me so far. There's more of these this, I would say, is the actual Tetris shaped island or whatever. I can't seem to interact with anything over here. Like this button I'm standing on, nothing. This one, nothing. So this I can interact with. Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, let's just check this. Alright, so we made the left and right match. Made the left and right match again. Oh. So here... On here, it's showing a 9x9 with the 3 in the center and then the one on the left, but that's going to be wrong because the minus isn't where the T, bottom of the T is. So that would actually make this. Okay. Same with this. Oh, but I can't... Well, how's this going to work? Those 8 out of the 9 are the only ones I can affect. I can't essentially, I can't affect it if it's a dotted line. Yeah, that's missing. So how do we fill this in? What if I fill all of them? Okay, so I need a way to fill this in, as well as these 3. And then it would be a complete solution. Either that or... I think that's it. Because my other option is, like, move this minus over here. But I'd still need a way to interact with this thing. Okay, that's what marking does. I don't really know what the mark button is just yet. If we mark before that, I think it is, and then check answer, what happens? Nothing. Highlight in. Checking in, hello, hello. Welcome in, Rebs. Hope you're doing well. While you're here, feel free to claim first in the channel point redemptions, just in case it should end up getting sniped out. There you go. I don't understand what to do about that. What's about to do that? Yeah, I could tell. I could tell that you wouldn't have had time to hear me saying that to you while doing that. So, we are playing a witness-inspired game, and I don't know what to do. I don't think I can do this puzzle. Essentially, here's all the puzzles that I did before it. The left side shows me an S shape with a minus in it. There, that's an S shape with a minus in it. This one shows me a T shape with a minus in the middle. There's a T shape with a minus in the middle. We check the answer, looks good. This one shows T with the minus on the left, and check answer, looks good. No, I'm also speed. This one, I can make these on the right side. However, any square you see with dotted lines around it, I can't actually interact with. As a result, this one shows that I need the minus to be inside of a filled-in square, but I can't click on that one. I can click on the others, but I can't click on this one. So I check the answer, it says, no, you're wrong. You haven't filled this in yet. Yeah, very interesting. I could try that, which would maybe mean the negative space version of it. Oh, okay. So that's correct, apparently. So we have to learn rules on, like, without being told what the rules are, which is very Witness-like. So apparently this negative, like, changes the polarity or something. So this would just be this. That would be this. This is just fill those in. Nope. It does. Why doesn't... So does it not like that because these two negatives are now touching and cancel each other out? So we would need this, Yes. Or maybe it doesn't care about what color the shapes are that we make, as long as we make the shape at all. And like I said, this, we haven't made the shape. We've just continued the shape that's on the left side. With this, we have actually made the shape. Which means that this, we're going to have to... No, this is going to be a wrong solution. Because we've now made this, like, 3, 4, 5, 6 piece shape. If you're looking for a bit, you need to call us back, but have fun. Thank you. I appreciate it. So we need to make a shape on the right that matches the shape on the left. Again, these have dotted lines, so we can't interact with them at all. Okay, anything we do on this side, we have to do back here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this, and this all unhighlighted. If these were unhighlighted, there. We now made 2 shapes that are 2 on the top, 2 on the top, 2 in the middle on the left, 2 in the middle on the left, and then 2 in the bottom on the right. That should be it. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So, now that we understand these things, that's fine. We can make 3 of them that way. That's fine. A white one, a dark one, or a dark, and a light again. Well, here's a problem. And here, the minus... Oh, it's not a problem. We could do this. Now, the left side is a 2x3 light, middle is a 2x3 dark, and the right side is a 2x3 light. Got it. We still don't know what this is all about. And I actually can't interact with anything there. I don't know what that's all about. So now that we understand this, we need to make any shape 3 times that matches all 3 of these. But we can't do something like... Oh wait, we could do something very simple for this one. We could just highlight these 3. We don't need to make anything larger than that. That's 3 1x1 shapes that have a dash in them. Okay, so now that we know that, we need... What do we need? Okay, we can't affect below here. So if this one was highlighted, then this has to be not highlighted, just like that. This one is highlighted. If we did that, then we would have to do the same for these, and I would attach them. So what if we kept that dark? I think that works. That makes a Z shape right, Z shape on the right, Z shape in the middle, light, dark, light. We're good. Okay. So, now that we've learned all of these things, this won't be the solution. I think we need to do the inverse of all of that, which is these. Yeah, because essentially we made the dark version over here of this, and this is the light version blue. Here's the dark version blue. Okay. Can we do this as simple as that? No. Why can't we do it? Oh, because right now the black and white are touching each other, so we need to do the same thing. Okay. Now all the pieces are separated from each other. This one with the black dash, here's the same black dash, a dark and a light version. greens, and whites. That should be the solution. This one might be... No, it's not as simple as that. Why does it not like that? Because over here... Why doesn't it like that? Because here the blues do match, and it shows the blues match when I check the solution. Because only the black dash is blinking. The blue dash... This blue dash isn't blinking when I do that. I could do that, and now it's when that said both of the blues are wrong, and which is true because there. Okay, so I guess it's because the blue needs a match. So here I made an upside down T shape. Here I also made an upside down T shape. So the only blues that are there match each other, and the black dash doesn't match anything else because there is no black dash for me to match on here that I need to match. So okay, so if there's multiple of the same color dash, make sure that it matches something. If there's a single dash, make sure that it doesn't match anything else. So right now this will immediately fail because all four of these match. So I need 4 different shapes. So one in the top, middle, bottom, and nothing. So those are literally 4 different distinct shapes from them. Okay. So this one I need the black pieces to match. But I need to make sure that the... Well, that's it, right? Yellow doesn't match anything. Oh, but the yellow one might match each other because they're in T shapes. So they fail. That which is fine. So as long as I did this on either side of it too. If I did it over, oh, not on either side. If I did it over here, that suddenly makes it so the white, the yellow's in a 1x1. The white is in a T shape, but the black pieces don't match each other. So that is the only solution. Okay. So here, this would match the black pieces. We can't affect the anything over here with the white pieces, and I can't change yellow because by changing any of these in this column, it touches these over here. Yeah, and it makes it one continuous piece. So I think what we need to do is make this dark, but the problem there is, like, we can't do anything over here. This is now in a giant capital I shape. So the yellow dash is fine, the white dash is fine, the 2 black dashes are going to blink at me. So how do we get this, and this, either in all light or in all dark, either way? But the moment that doesn't work, doing both doesn't work. If we did all of them, yeah, right now the black dash is in a 1x1, so is yellow. That's why they're both flashing. Oh, okay. So that was literally just making the same shape. I just realized the yellow and the white aren't in the same shape here. The yellow has the dash in the middle of the T's intersection, and here the white dash is in the bottom of the T's intersection. Okay. Okay. So in this one, we're gonna need to... How are we gonna do this? Because the black dash sections need to match each other. So, what exactly is the process here? Right now we made it so that the black is in the middle right. The black dash is in the middle right of a shape that looks like this, a 2x3 with a thing sticking out the side. This one has a purple dash. This one doesn't, but the purple dash is irrelevant as long as it just doesn't match another purple dash somewhere, which we don't have, or match anything else. It doesn't match this white dash. It doesn't match this green dash. The green dash is in a section of 3. The white dash is in a section of 5. I think I get all that. Both of those follow this yellow line. So let's continue following that yellow line. It's back to here. But we did all of these, right? Yeah, it looks like we did everything here. So I guess we go back up again? And then we didn't do this because we thought we needed... Okay. Yeah, we thought we needed to do something else, but we do not. So... No. There we go. We got these two yellow dashes in 2x3 shifted rectangles. These two black dashes are in 1x1s. Yes, this one's not telling me what's wrong. So this isn't a 1x1, right? We could do that to make those in 1x1s. Oh, but they can't match other shapes. Yeah, this is like the culmination of everything that we've learned so far. I don't know if these can be combined in any. Yeah, all the yellows I think need to match one another somewhere. So I'm trying to see. So obviously I made a bunch of Z shapes where the yellows are always in the top left of the Z shape, which is true of all these. The black dash is always in the bottom right of the Z shape. Okay. Which opened up this. Which now has lines, which we will get to. What else is here, though? I think this is it. Make sure I walk. No, like I literally can't walk anywhere else. Okay. Let's just do. Literally, this is the order they want us to do this in. Okay. I guess that those mean rotate. But the reason I guess that is this is a 3x3, but this is only a 2x3. So the only way we can make that shape is if we rotated it. Same idea. The difference is this has lines. This has two diagonal lines. This one has a straight line and a diagonal line. I don't quite get how that works yet. Again, we can rotate that way. We don't need to rotate to match that one. We do need to rotate to match that. Apparently we can rotate it all the way around and that's fine. Can't do that. Can't do that. So this rotated would be this. But then this line would need to be here. This black diagonal line. Oh, but we can't do that either. But we could do that. Does that count if we do all three of these? It does. Okay. Yeah, now this shape and this shape match. Why does it not like that? This is a 1x1. That's a 1x1. This here with the dash is now the same shape as over here. No. Alright, what did... Nope, that doesn't like any of it. Right now the problem is me not understanding this. Where apparently a horizontal line and a diagonal line are allowed to match one another. Diagonal line and a horizontal line are allowed to match. So since they can match, that has the two horizontal lines matching if I do that. If I did the reverse of that, I'm just looking, like right now the two diagonal lines match and the game agrees with me. But now the horizontal lines don't match each other. Yeah, none of them match, so which one would make sense to have? How could I get this horizontal line instead of trying to match this horizontal line and then trying to figure out a way to get these two to match? Is there a way that I can get this horizontal line to match with, let's say, this diagonal line? Like that. It does, so it's totally okay with that. The game now thinks that this thing and this thing, those two T-shaped sections, match one another. Okay. So, I do think that that's going to be a portion of it. Or I could probably do it this way, too. But that's only going to work if I can find a way to make a shape out of this and this that are two different colors. So this would have to be dark and that one light. Because if I make this light, then this would need to be highlighted, and I can't affect that over there. So this would have to be the light one. But now it thinks those... The moment I put these in, it thinks that those... It thinks that these match, but now it thinks that these two don't match. If I do this, then I can't put this here because that'd be the equivalent of putting something out here. I can't do the same here for the same reason because I would need a space up here, and I can't do something here because I can't affect the space over here, which would mean do this. No, it actually doesn't. Oh, yeah, of course it doesn't like that because I just continued these 3 lines to make a bigger shape. But it's fine with that, matching the 2 yellow sections. So is it... Yeah, it does not... I think I can only do this rotation, because notice that the 2 horizontal lines are blinking at me and saying that they're wrong. So I can't do a rotation on that. I can do the rotation if I have the diagonal. The diagonal is saying, yeah, you can rotate. One of these can be rotated from the other. That's fine. But this I couldn't rotate. So I would either have to match this like that, and then it's fine to make an exact match. If I did that... Yeah, that gets these 2 matching, but now this T-shape, this is a T-shape out here, and this is a plus shape over on the other side. Okay. What if we did this T-shape and then the opposite T-shape to here? Now I just need this and this to match one another. Why does it not like that? Because in my head, this is and this are rotated versions of one. And then this is a 1x1 square, and that's a 1x1 square. It also is fine with this. The only one blinking right now is that one. Because now I have 3 T-shapes. A yellow one over here, Wait, what if I did that? Aha! Now I have a bunch of matching T-shapes with one another. All in the bottom of the T-shape is where the symbol is. Okay. So what... So, okay, so it just opened the path to here. Which I can't continue yet. I just want to see what some of the other styles of puzzles are in this game. So let's head back. Essentially, my thought is... A, that this waterfall is way too loud. But beyond that, my thought is that the middle hub of all of this... Was it this way? I think you can get to all of these different puzzle aisles from this middle hub, is my guess. That's a pretty loud waterfall. So everything we were just... I don't know what section we were in. Either that was a bunch of lines like this, or Tetris pieces, I don't know. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different ones. There's something up this way. some things up this way. So there's stuff here. There's that thing. I also want to go back to where the start of the game is. Door here. Yeah, I just kind of want to explore the space a little bit, and then we'll start getting back to doing a few of these puzzles. Also, I will say the 2D perspective is odd in some areas here. I guess this is the end bit of something. So I can't interact with that in any way. I can't walk on that thing. So let's look at this purple line backwards. That seems to go over the cliff and down to that thing. So let's get to the other side of the cliff. And that really is pretty Witness-inspired. Having puzzles where you can't do one set until you've done a different set. So this is probably the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these purple things on this menorah, of which this, and this are higher. Yeah. Yeah, like this is like the tree puzzles in The Witness. In this one, that is hot. So of the middle two, that one's higher. Of the ones next out, that one's higher. And of the other ones, that one's higher. Okay. So, and then we could continue on that path. That one's interesting enough, like, look around at the environment. So we'll head back down again. What other ways can we physically go? I'll go over this bridge again, but this time we'll go up from the bridge instead of down. To take us to this. These two literally mean nothing to me right now. I don't know what it is that causes that to be the correct solution. It causes that to be the correct solution here, but that to be the correct solution on that side. I still don't know what these things are. I can make that symbol. Okay, so it looks like we're forming a map every time we stand on one of these things. Because it looks like we gained this after having already had this section. So I do want to check the very first section of the game, just because I thought that we did everything in the first section, which makes me think that we should have had something highlighted here. Oh, that tree is probably the environment puzzles that were at the top. So all of these are highlighted and good. That one is highlighted in white. That one, this one is right here. The one out over here that I'm circling is. This one is. Yeah, that's all good. Oh, this one is not, right? Or is it? No, that one is. That was this down here. This one here is the puzzle. This is the solution up here. So this button is the only thing Oh, okay. So I literally can't move out of this unless I like suck up all the goodness into there. And you can't interact with this until you press this button. Okay. So that's what that was all about. But I still don't understand how I would get to where these two lights are. But unless I can walk back here. I can't. But if all of these puzzles are done, why hasn't anything lit up in that like middle circle thing? That is slightly confusing to me. Also, in 2 seconds, I'm going to push that down so I can lean back in my chair. I might open up my camera software again real quick. Just to zoom in. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just so I can feel my back hurting. That's the whole reason why I got myself this pillow. So let's zoom in like that, move my camera over. That's better. Close that software. So yeah, that's lit up over here. This is lit up here. So unless there's stuff over here in the bottom right that's part of the same puzzle set. No, because these were the line puzzles that I did. So I'm confused. Yeah, I literally can't get anywhere else in this entire bottom section. So I guess let's just do the environmental puzzles. Let's see if we can get the entirety of any of these sections done. Like I said, it looked like I was understanding the environmental puzzles. I'm hoping that they're not as difficult. Right now, these are just looking like the basic black and white dot puzzles from Witness. So this isn't really where I want to be, but I'll figure that part out later. More waterfalls. So was it up here where the tree stuff started? I know it was like up. Relatively up. Yeah, here we go. Okay. That one's done. This one's done. Oh, there's binary looking things over there. Okay, on this one, it looks like the two middle are pretty high. And so it's not all or none, because all of them look just as high or low as one another. So for, like, let's go back. On the first one, we determined that 4 out of the 7 were higher, numbers 1, 3, 4, and 6. 1, 3, 4, and 6. Right? Oh, I know what it's. I think I know what it's going to be, but we'll check in a moment. This one of the 6, in the 2 in the middle, this one's short and this one's tall. So of the 2 in the middle, the right one. Of 2 and 5, 2 is taller than 5, so we made 2 highlighted. And of 1 and 6, 6 over here is taller, so we did that for 6. Something tells me that there's something else for me to look at over here. So the first thing we'll try is the former puzzle. Nope. Is there something to look at besides this tree menorah? In this area? Not really. Okay, then the other way to look at it is that... So, 1 and 6 are obviously taller than 2 and 5, right? So these are tall. But also, 3 and 4, if they were shifted down, would be just as high as 1 and 6. That's what it is. So, those are the 4 tall ones, are 1, 3, 4, and 6, and they're all the same height. 2 and 4 are shorter, different height than the others. Alright, so that opened this door. Again, we'll do some minor exploration, even though... No, that it did something. And it looks like it's this, this, and this to open up the next part of this map. You can really see that there's an entire map to uncover from this. Okay. Oh! Got it. And it's saying that we're in the pink tree section. So, okay, so that button was for this, like, factory. Here's that dead center circle thing. Okay. Okay. And that tree is what shows up on this circle. So we're definitely on the tree. On this circle, when we go back to it in the middle hub, there's a tree on, like, the mid-right, top right. That is this tree that we're at right now. Okay. I'm understanding the map system. I like the relaxing music. Alright, that's not on yet, so we need to do whatever's over here. So this has a branch. So that's the bottom branch. This branch is taller than this branch at the bottom. This short branch, this tall branch. This is taller and that is taller. Cool. So here, the bottom branch is taller. This one, up to... We're going to use the mouse. Here, this branch is taller than this. Therefore, that is what we want toggled. The next set of branches, there's 4. So this branch and this branch are the tallest. And then at the top... Is that it? Oh, in the top, these 2. So this, and this are taller. Essentially, 1, 2, and 5, 5 and 6 are taller than 2, 3, and 4 and 7. That should be it. Okay. So we need to go the long way around. Alright, well, this game's been pretty neat so far. I mean, I definitely see the witness inspiration, but I mean, it's fine. What about this tree? This? No. So, here's what I'm getting from that, and why I did that from bottom to top. is my thought is that here there's a split, right? This one is short. This split is shorter than that split. So that's the first split. Here's where the next split is. It splits to the right and to the left. The left is obviously longer. So that's that. Then that's why you saw me like kind of guessing these last ones. But somehow it figures that from here the left side split more. I don't know if you're supposed to use this dead tree as an indicator of that. I'm pretty positive about the first two parts of that. This split and this split being the two squares. I don't understand the top one as much just yet. So in this, I don't feel like either of these are any longer than, I guess overall that one's longer. And then this is longer than that. This is here, that's short versus all of this, so that's the longer one. Then this way, and then that way again. We're gonna have to figure out that last puzzle to figure out why. No, that. Okay, apparently this is considered. Essentially, I swapped these around, but it's considering this. Oh, I guess it's before the split. This is the split, the first split we get up to in the second set. This is the first one we get on the left side. Here's this first split we get to on the right side. So, given the option here, from this split, from here to here is shorter than here to here. So this is the longer one. So we made that long. From here to here is shorter than here to here. So this is the longer one. From here, going left or right to here, it's the right was the longer. From here, right or left, the left is longer, which is that. And then up to here, the right and left is longer. Okay. Which you can see back here. So going back to this is now the start. It branches left and right. Right branch is longer, so make the right one. Once we're here, right and left, which one's longer? Left is longer. Get up to here, right and left, which is longer? The left branch is longer. So we're just looking at the branches. And this is a big proof of that. There's 1, 2, 3 branches at the first split. Going to the next split, this is definitely the shortest. Right is definitely of these three, this, and this, the right is the longest. We'll start with the right side. Is this longer or this longer? That is longer. Going this way, is the left or right longer? The right is longer. In the middle one, from this split, the left or right, which is longer, the right is longer. Going here, left or right, right is longer. And then here, the left is longer. Okay, going on this split, is the right or left longer? The left is longer. Oh, completed the orchard area. Okay, that was it. So that's also similar to the witness, because the witness only has like a couple orchard tree puzzles before you're completely done with the area. Okay, but there is this one last one up to here or here. Left is longer. We'll start with the left one. of right or left. Right is longer on the two over here. The left is the longer. The right is the longer. The right is longer of those. The left is longer of those. And the right is longer of these. Okay, but since it said the orchard is now done, so the very first thing I want to do, now that it's done, is I want to go back to the dead center. That's over the bridge and down. So I want to drink some water. I want to see if anything lit up. Yeah, see? So now this tree is actually lit up. Cool. So we just have to figure out where the other 8 sections start, exactly. I mean, this is something. So continue walking around. Now walking under the bridge instead of which is just another way to get to the same. Okay. Just another way to get to the same place. Well, this we did. This we did. Okay. Oh, do they just want me to... fill all of these in? I guess I'm already starting on this. Oh, but I won't... That needs to be the last one. Or the first one. If that was the case. Move the cursor out of the way of this. Okay, I am not holding... Yeah, I'm not that's not me bringing the cursor back. That was me putting the cursor to the side with my right thumbstick, letting go completely of the right thumbstick, and then it just coming back. Okay, that filled them all in. Do I not want them filled all in, or do I want them to match? Well, I guess let's just try filling them all in first. This all feels like it's one puzzle rather than part of a set of puzzles. Like it's just one giant puzzle. Okay, well that's everything filled in. No, like this up here and this down here do feel like they're part of the same. Like they're supposed to match one another. Alright, first off, let's do this. So we now gain this portion of the map. Cool. Like, we could make mirrors on either side of that. I might just go back to that in a moment. Okay. So this is like the end bit of this red line. It starts here, but not really. I have to start out here somehow. Okay. So we're gonna do an undo up here. Was it here? How did we... How do you get to anything in this game? We're gonna undo this. And we're gonna undo the right side. I'm gonna do the easier side of this first. And then we can do like a yin and yang style. Okay. So let's say that I can't get to the other side of this. How do I get to anything over here? This stone is blocking my way. This stone is blocking my way. This stone and this stone would be blocking this. I'm trying to determine if I solved something over here, would anything open up? But the only even potential thing is that. Aha! That was a solution. Do they then want me to continue that? Do they want me to make it look like the other side? No, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that. I just figure that this continues this like snake pattern, kind of like what's happening up here. Let's erase it. What if I only went that deep? No. So if we just want to match what's here. In mirror form. Nope. I thought that was it so far. let's look at this first part again. All I did was add this. So why is this the solution? This could be considered reflected, or it could be a mirror. So we, as in, we could do a line of symmetry. Use the mouse from here to here, and then it's a mirror reflection. Or this exit could be this entrance, and this whole thing could be flipped horizontally. At which point, these three are really these over here. But as of now, it looks like they would only want us to affect everything through here. Oops. Let me do this and then press the check answer button. No. Let me do the same thing. Up to here. Yeah. So welcome and escape shift, or maybe don't do the bottom. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Just keep checking. Just need that 3x4 space to the left. This thing. 3x4. Left, not up. Which part of it? The problem is I don't quite know what I'm doing. Because, like, over here, the only things that I notice are we're, like, kind of making this path along the top, but we aren't. So, like, this is all a dark path that I'm on. This is a light path that I'm highlighting up here. And the solution for this top one was do that. That's the solution, and that's what opened this door for me. But I don't know why exactly that's the solution, other than that continued everything as we've been doing it. Up here, first off, that would make this going to, it has to be mirroring. I mean, that's my thought. Because that mirror pattern would go to here, down here, back to here, and then up, which would make these three dark, and we made those three light. Now these are light from this point on, which would be, I guess, this. So we would want this to be dark, 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 dark. This is where we would suddenly want it to be light, 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 light. You want all the way up in the spaces below and making the snake, but there is one more wall. How do you mean? You went all the way up when making the snake. Well, kind of, because again, the snake is only 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces that I have to work with, but on the other side, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces from a start of here. So this whole thing, this row is really a wall. Yeah, space 5. Yeah, row 5 all here is a wall. So theoretically, this, and this are this, and this in reverse. At which point, that means right now I'm standing on here, to here, to here, to here, to here. Now I'm standing here. Space 5 from down to up is a wall. From which column? Like where I am right now. See, I think where I'm standing now is this, rather than a wall. The one oh, you mean this one? So, like, right now, all of those should... Here. Right now, this in my head matches... Okay, you have to do this as a continuous thing. Right now, that matches the wall pattern that's on the other side. One less high because it has a double... So up to here, you mean? Oh, this is where it has a double wall. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that whole column 5 essentially continues, but that would mean this is the double wall, which would mean that this is what actually gets you around here. Or am I thinking of that on the wrong side? 1, 2, 3. It'd be really nice if I could fill these in to better visualize this. Where's the mirror line? Unless the mirror line is in the middle of the wall. No, it's not a double wall. It's a reflected wall. Yeah, so then these two would be... These two would be the matching wall to what's on the other side, I think. But no, but we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So this would be just the reflected wall, right? To be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 wall. You don't have to reflect the walls there, that's what I thought, but it's wrong. But luckily there's no... no penalty for checking your answer. Essentially, the buttons are pretty simple, just FYI. reset the whole puzzle with the top face button, check your answer with the bottom face button. We can also zoom if we need to. But yeah, mostly it's mark tile with, or sorry, toggle tile with the right trigger. Which you can draw. So I would count, say either row or column. So we'll call this row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, and row 5. And then I just drew in column 1. Here's column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's a 5-row, 10-column thing. Okay, you think I need to make that? So that's what I thought at first, too. But then the walls would be something like this. I swear, I promise you I tried that before. And it didn't work. Okay. Well, it worked. But now I guess they want me. Must have been something. Yeah, I mean, it must have been because it worked right now. So if that's all the dark side of this, then theoretically we would want the reverse. Over here. We only have up until here to work with. Again, if you want to help along, we'll count it from bottom to top and left to right. So we'll count this as column, as row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6 rows, 7 column. Well, my guess is that it is, and the reason I say that is look over here. Yeah, so where I just made an entire dark path going through all of this from beginning to end. But in the middle, so confused. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to continue the path over here in white, but that also makes me think that over here I would continue it in white, unless I really do. I mean, we could reflect it in black first, just to see. That's too many. That's... I did one too many again, didn't I? Like, that, I think, is the reflected version. Oh, but there's... There, okay. No, apparently this is correct. Yep, yeah, I missed that last column. Alright, so now's where we find out if I do this as a reflection or not. That's also not right already, because it's by 3s. That one is by 4. Hold on. Let me just try the 2 snakes first. No, so... And then I will look back in chat. Okay. Have you seen my post in Discord about the game I played recently? I did. I did look it up. That was that Isles of whatever and whatever. Said that it was like a Zelda mixed with a Sokoban. Okay, so we do have the map. But yeah, it did look like the kind of game that would interest me. It's only Zelda in style. The game has pretty difficult puzzles, and that's the gameplay. Gotcha. Yeah, there was a game way back when, if you know enough about OG Zelda, to know regular NES games. The game that I rented the most from Blockbuster as a kid was Adventures of Lolo on the NES, which is a very fun puzzle game that almost no one ever knew about. I think they have it on the yeah, yeah. I think it's on the Switch NES thing. Your cousin had that. I love that game. But yeah, it reminded me a little bit of that in some style sense. I could do that. I guess we could try this other one. Uh, but I don't know how long you've been in here, Scape Shifter. I can show you really quick. I take it you played The Witness. This game was inspired heavily by The Witness. It was literally the creator saw The Witness, said that's a cool game. Then they spent 7 years and they made this game. So what I stated here are Witness-style pink tree puzzles, which I have already completed. The Witness was also brutal at times. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I like games like The Witness because they don't hold your hand. They're like, here, we're going to give you a whole bunch of puzzles, and you have to just figure out what the rules are. Good luck. And that's exactly what this game is doing right now. The only problem I'm having with this game at the moment is navigation. Trying to... like, right now, I would love to find my way back to the hub world. Like 3 hours in the greenhouse trying the second color puzzle, not realizing you have to look through 2 windows, not one. Oh no. There we go. So this is where I wanted to be. So consider this to be the cube of the Witness at the very top of the mountain. And so this tree over here that I'm standing on highlighted when I completed those pink tree puzzles that were on the top right. I am curious how to get to this binary thing. These lines, we've done most of the puzzles there already. I could go back. I'm guessing this is the maze thing that we were just... this reflected maze that we were just doing. And there is a maze on the left side, so we can try that. This thing right here. So the right side of these felt easier. This whole thing, that's why we did it. So now when we look at this from afar, we can much easier see what it looks like. In one case we copied the dark line, but on the other side we copied the white line. So, with all that stated, we can affect anything within here. And on the other, we can always walk out of this. On the other side, we can affect anything starting from here. And anything to the left of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 columns. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rows. So if the space to the left of me was the dead center point, then we could do rotational symmetry on all of this. So I right now would be standing on... that is here. This corner is this corner. This corner is this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At which point it continues all the way this way. And goes 1, 2, 3. My theory is I just drew this. No, I didn't draw that. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I drew it for 9. Game, you were wrong. This is correct. Stop it. Doing the endgame puzzles now. Vials to see skies, see step on summoning pool to summon a few clones of yourself whenever you move. Then move in the opposite direction. You have to do stuff with that. It's super counterintuitive. Hard to train my brain on. Oh no. But I will definitely check it out. I saw that it's on sale, but only for 20%. I tend to wait. I don't mind waiting like years to play a game. Because quite frankly, most of my favorite games all seem to have come out in 2014, so 10 years ago now. At which point you can buy games for like $5 and have just as much entertainment as a $70 AAA title. But even for indie games, I like waiting until they're less than like $10 before I buy them. I mean, this definitely feels right to me. Oh, but it could be because, again, this could be considered dark from this point on. So the other way to do this would be... Could I... Yeah, I could. I could make the dark version of everything I just did here. Oh god, that's going to be a lot of counting, though. Hold on, I need to, like, really look at all of that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leave 3 spaces and then go to here. Okay. So leave... Okay. Okay. Leave 2 on the top, leave 2 on the side. Alright. I think I got that in my head. Leave 2 on the top, leave 2 on the side. And go to here. Oh, I like the $1 per hour principle for games. The less they do something really special, then I deviate. This one I already spent 30 hours on and expect to have about 1 or 2. Basically 3 more puzzles to do, but they're insane. Gotcha. It goes 3 deep, so that's 3 deep. So here's the darkened version of all of that. The problem here is that this only works if I go up here and make these 2 light. Essentially, this and that. Oh, you know the other thing it could be that they're trying to indicate to me? It could be as simple as this. Aha! So now, I could do the same over here, starting from here. Well, because I noticed that I essentially made most of that pattern, and I could make the same pattern by doing that. Alright, complete the plateaus area. Just got the achievement for it. Cool. Alright, that mostly fundamentally made sense in my head. This fire has gone off, so that fire could mean that in the dead center, there should be one of those areas lit up now. Fire in the disco. Fire at the Taco Bell. Yep, there we go. I do. I love Electric Six. I also like that that album is called Fire because pretty much, for some reason, they managed to make every single song have the word fire in it at some point. Okay, so and we were right. That was the this icon was for the plateaus area. So again, we have finished most of these puzzles. We could go back to that. I can show you what it's like. It just takes more. I went to these others because they were taking less brain power, quite frankly. This isn't even the right way, which means that this is a new set of puzzles. Ugh. It's a new set of puzzles, but it is the same. It's the same puzzles. So that is what I need to finish. Same, my ex a few years ago surprised me with a trip to Vienna for your birthday. In the evening, she's like, "You should go to this bar." And apparently, Electric Six was there, and she had tickets. That's awesome. Where does it? Yeah, so the area down here where this yellow line is what we did. So, this is probably the last puzzle. Let me check the other part of this area first. That way I can show you what the rules are, and then you can probably help with this last set. Also, I need to make sure that I haven't missed anything else in the area. So, I think this is wrong. I want to say, yeah, this takes you down to the... So how do we get over there is the question. Like I said, navigating is kind of a pain in here at the moment. This seems to only take you to this. So I think it's left. I think it's left, then down, then right. So I think that was my first time even going to the right at all right now. So left, past the very loud waterfalls, and then down, and then right. The same as Witness, a bunch of pathways to take a while. Yeah, correct. Yeah, I'm not going to say that it's like awful and I can't deal with it, because you're correct. The Witness does the same thing. Also, this is 1,000% a nod to the Witness. I'm just looking at that right now. A giant circle down here with a line going out to the right that is water. Yeah, that's 1,000% a nod to the Witness. Is it this way that takes us? Yeah. Alright, so now, though that was the first set of puzzles over here. This set of puzzles, so let me erase them, and then we can kind of do them. So, actually, that one's a bad one to erase, but we're gonna now have to redo it anyway. Which is fine. I just want, like, whatever their starter set was, which is essentially here. So yeah, you see stuff like this, and like there's a minus in the middle of an S, so you make the S, and then that's the puzzle solution. And this one, the same thing. That ends up being the puzzle solution. In this one, the minus is on the left side, so even though you have a 9x9, it's not these that you learn. That's wrong because the minus isn't where at the end of the T shape. So you have to put the minus at the end of the T shape, so that's how you do it. For this one, you could try to do that, but the problem is you can't affect anything that has a dotted outline around it. So the only way that you could do that is by making a negative version of the space. Oops. A negative version of the space, and it still counts. So this is in negative. Here's in positive. Looks easy enough. Gives a more. Yeah. Over here, this one to make. So here, it's like, well, how do you make something? you try that, but those two pieces don't match one another because this is a 2x2, but this isn't a 2x2. This is really a 3x3 with something sticking out of it. So instead, you make a pattern in the middle. For this one, they already have two filled in, but if you put those two filled in, and then you tried to put this in to make the... Oh, whoops. You'd have to put these in to make the shape. For this one, to make you can't make the positive because now this is one continuous shape that touches right here. So that's not the solution. So that's why you have to make the negative version of it. For this one, this is where you actually have to start adding to the shape because for the same reason. If you ended up doing this, you now made a shape that touches. This is one continuous shape. So that doesn't work. So instead, you could make a light version of the shape and a negative version of the shape. One more. How so? Sorry, I know that was quick. But just trying to explain the rules also so I remember them. Can you just make a cross shape on the left and also on the right and have them share one tile? No, so like in this one, the moment that I make a cross shape, for example, they always blink red. They blink, whichever ones are wrong will blink. So both of these are blinking because this, right, because they can't touch, because that makes a new shape. So, and now it's just saying this one is wrong. They're saying this is fine, but now this is wrong. Oh, and this is where you then start learning that, like, well, now if they're all the same color, all of them have to be matching. So these are green, so we needed to make 3 matching green shapes, having started from this. So we made this. Then you eventually get to the point where they add new colors in. That one was easy. I just made 3 1x1s. Yeah, this one I made a light, a dark, a light space, a negative space, and a light space version of the same thing. It's just you go to wherever you need to go. Yeah. Fair, totally fair. Yeah, this is where it started getting more complicated because now you have to match the blues to the blues and the blacks to the blacks. But like this one has 2 whites, 2 blacks, 2 greens. This one has 2 blues but a black. So like the blues we matched to each other, but the black had to be a different shape from those. That kind of thing. Yeah. Yep. Those I did very quick without actually explaining. That way there's no way you're gonna remember that portion. So you can try. This I now have to do again, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh wait, no. So I think that this was it. And then how would we... Oh, and this one doesn't actually tell you when it's wrong. Don't mind saying something, but yeah. I don't remember what I did for this. So this and this need to match. This and this need to match, but they can't match each other. And these two can't touch one another, so at no point can I do that, for example. Because otherwise I can make like a 2x2, or a 1x2 for the black dashes. Right now the black dashes are touching one another. Oh, that's not actually gonna work. It's like they match, but they are touching one another. couldn't do that because the matching shape would be that. Let's see real quick. Just so I don't have to go through all of this portion again, I'm going to take the 2 seconds to look in my own VOD. Just to see what that solution was. Here we go, back there. Oh. Oh, that was it. I need to pause it. About at normal speed. I apparently cleared that way too quickly. How did I do that? Okay. There we go. Okay. So, now that we did that, I think that this is all of the puzzles that are in this section. It seems to be. So, we do want the other side of this, which we just found. We have to go all the way back to the center, then to the right, and then we can deal with the puzzles on top of here. Okay. Probably should have ran an ad break during all of that, but that's okay. Alright, so this should lead us back to the center of here. Oh yeah, escape shift. I also just noticed I'm finally streaming at a relatively normal time for you. Just had one of my friends from Germany in here a moment ago, so... Alright. So. This is now going to be a set of the same puzzles. And then is that it? That might be it. And then there's these Tetris blocks over here, but I don't really know what they do yet. But it looks like there were lines on some of them. So I just want to look at that, then we'll go straight to this next set of puzzles. An orange line, a blue line, a black line, and a white line. The question is that the solution to a puzzle? It looks like the solution to a puzzle. Oh, actually, it looks like I can get to that from the side of the solar panels. Oh, I can't get to this. Okay. Yeah, this is one of the problems with the perspective in this game. It might, instead of doing like the top-down perspective, it might have made more sense to do an isometric perspective. I don't know. Okay. So my logic here is that the yellow minuses can't touch each other, which means I can't, if they were light rather than dark, we couldn't have something here, 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 or here. which would make them 1x1s right away. Yeah, it's complaining about the 2 black pieces right now. That would stop the complaints about the black pieces. Now it's complaining about the yellow dashes because these yellow dashes are both A attached and B don't match this and this. I can reverse that, make the black dashes happy, but the yellow dashes angry. Yep, it doesn't like that. So it won't like that either. But we don't need these all to be the same light. We could make... Like right now, the top left yellow and this bottom right dark yellow should match one another. Because even though this is dark and that's light, they're still the same fundamental shape. So... The other question is, why is there all of this space out as far out here? Because this dash and that dash are going to be in a shape that is at max 3 columns wide. Somebody tells me I'm either going to have to highlight all those or not highlight all of those. So if I did something like this, that actually matches everything except for... Oh, that could be a reason that goes that far. Okay, so yeah, so there is the reason this column exists is because we're making some kind of shape where this black dash uses one or both of those, and it is in a 4x3 shape. Okay. Now at least the black dashes are in the same shape. Oh! That only works if I did that. Aha! Wait, does that work? It also works without this over here. So there's probably some other shape I could make, but that is a solution. Alright. Oh yeah, we forgot. These things rotate, so... But that doesn't quite match. Right, so I can't affect that. I can't make that shape. Can I match this shape to another yellow piece? Is there any way I can capture just one of the yellow pieces? Yes. But also, it needs to be... In this L-shaped Tetris piece, I need the line to be at the bend of the L. Okay, so that makes this shape and this shape are now the same, just rotated. But the line itself is in the crevice of the L. Why does it not like the 2 yellows? Because those aren't rotated. These are rotated versions of it. Okay. Got it. Yeah, now this one has the 2 black lines where in the corners of the L's. This one has it on the short side of the L's. Okay, the only thing I can't affect is the middle of these. If I made the blue the left of a 1x2, it's fine and happy with that. But now the black and yellow are things that aren't distinct. Now the blues are on the left side of 1x2s that are dark. Yeah, now the right blue isn't matching anything. We could do this, and now the blues are in 1x1s. But now that black matches the blues, which are in 1x1s. So why does that work? That puts the black in a 1x1. It puts the yellow in a unique shape of a 1x6. It takes the two blues. Oh, the two blues each match a piece that's rotated in the same. They match a 1x6. So this one is in a 1x6 where the blue piece is on the left side, and this one's in a 1x6 where it's not on the right side, it's a rotated left side, quote unquote. Okay. So that's gonna come in again somewhere. All right. Everything is not happy right now. That would make the black line happy. Yep, black lines are happy. But now the white line isn't happy because it matches the black line and doesn't have another match. Yeah, and now everything is bad because now the white lines and the black lines match. So I would have to... No, I can't affect that. I can't affect these. Okay, these could all be rotated versions of things. Alright, now the black lines match one another. To match the white lines, I could do that. So now the black and the white lines match one another. Okay. So let's verify everything here. The blue pieces the blue piece of which there is no match for the blue piece. There's two whites, there's two yellows, and two blacks, but there's only one blue. The blue is the only one that is a T-shaped Tetris piece. The white lines are in 1x3 lines. The black lines are in rotated 2x3s with a notch eaten out of them. And the yellows are in 2x3s rotated. Okay. Well, this is in the middle of an L shape. We can't... Rotated L shape would be that. So those should be happy. That's the blue pieces together. And this would work except for I can't affect that to match these three over here. I could do that, and that makes the black piece happy. But then I would need that. Now the blue pieces are happy, but now the yellow pieces are attached. I can make the yellow in the same direction as the existing. Now the... Oh. Okay, now the only thing that's not happy is the one black piece over here, but the moment I do that, it's a problem. But it feels like the yellow is the one that we want to start with, because I can't affect either of these, and they're lit up. Yeah, that's the right shape for the yellow, but the line itself for yellow needs to be here. Which, because of that, it means that I think that has to be part of the solution. I'm pretty sure. That's fine, and that's fine. Those are the two ways in which I can fit a yellow in. That makes a continuous yellow, and that's not the proper rotate medium. Oh wait, or would it be happy? Oh, I can't affect that either. So to get this shape with that yellow in this position, I can't, let's say this blue was yellow, I couldn't do that. Because I can't affect this shape next to it. So I can't make it horizontal. I can't make the 1/3 part of the L shape horizontal. So I think I'm pretty sure I absolutely have to make that vertical. But by all the same logic, I now need to make, well, yeah, this black line has one line on either side of it, which I didn't need to do horizontally or vertically, which means that either all of these need to be lit up or all of them need to be not lit up. If they're not lit up, there. Like, that's, everything about that's fine. That's not rotated. That would be rotated if that were filled in. I can't add any more here to shorten the blue space, the blue line space, that attaches the yellow together. Oops. Okay. So can I make? Okay. Yes, I can. This is. Here's the rotated blue piece. All right. This is probably the last of all the line section. So a rotated version of that is that. This? Yeah, it is that. 180 degrees clockwise or counterclockwise. This one, same thing, 180 degrees clockwise or counterclockwise. This one we can't do that way, so we have to do it this way. Nope. Can't do it the other way. We literally can't make the same thing. Wait, we can't. Why? Oh, for the same reason as earlier. Because even though this is a continuous shape, this is one where this is in a piece that looks like everything that's highlighted, where the line is in the second to left column. This one is also in the second to left column, provided that you rotated it 180 degrees. So it's not on the right side, it's on the left side, it's just rotated right now. But by that logic, that would work. Same logic, that's why that works. Essentially rotational symmetry. No. They all need, wherever they are, they all need to be in the same location. If this was the dark version, that doesn't work. We can't force it to be the middle like this. Yeah, here it's fine because it's a 2x2. This is a 2x2 and it's in the corner. This is fine for these two because, again, 2x2 with one of the lines in the corner. 2x2 line in the corner. We're also fine adding to that. I figured out a portion of that because here's the 2x3. Oh, it's three of the same shape. It's this shape. So it's a 2x3 with a line in the top left. Here's also a 2x3 with a line in the top left. This one is a 2x3 with the line in the top left, but it was rotated 180 degrees at one point. Okay, and then regular line. This means that it can be rotated, but this means it has to be in the same direction. Right. Because here is a plus sign with a minus on the left. Here's a plus sign with a minus on the left. And this one is a plus sign with the line on the left, but it's been rotated. Why did that so immediately work? Why did that so? Oh, because this dark section and this light section are the same, but just rotated. Okay. Where am I missing puzzles here? Those look like puzzles. And this is what. Why is this section so gigantic, dude? Does this go to some? Oh, this isn't. Mother. All right. This one's not gonna tell me if it's happy or not. Son of a. These can't be rotated. Right. Black lines could the two black diagonal lines can be rotated. The blue lines and yellow lines cannot be rotated. Okay. What can we and can't we add to this that will subtract from others? But that's... The only way the yellows then are going to match are if we quarantine them off from one another. Like, that's the yellows quarantined. Unless I can go back and double check if the if the yellows... Oh, I think the yellows can be rotated. They just can't be rotated 90 degrees. Also, give me 1 second to redo posture check here. Ow. That cushion's been working fine. It just was out of place right now. I'm gonna have to redo... No, I guess I lean back. We don't need to redo the camera just now. Okay. There's too many. Compared to some of the other sections, there's too many of these puzzles, and I'd rather look for something else to try. Like, we completed two sections. I like doing the, like, smaller sections. What else is out to the... So that is definitely the lines then. What is this thing with the flowers? It's this. It's definitely this, but now I have to figure out how to get to this. And that would be the map of this. Not there. Yes, from there. This all looks interconnected. This looks like a portion of it. We already hit that for the map. But that just went out this way where I'm pointing with the cursor. That went to this set of puzzles. Is there an up and right that gets me anywhere over there? I guess we see the other side here. Okay. That's walking on the wrong path. I don't remember walking down these, and I see and puzzle would be good. This seems to be it. Okay. So this is obviously the flowers in front of me. All of those are valid solutions. Doing 2 of them is invalid. Doing 3 of them is invalid. And doing 4 is invalid. Okay, that's a valid solution. 2 for this is a valid solution. Any 2 is a valid solution. Three is a valid solution for this. 4 is invalid. 1 is invalid. 2 is invalid. 4 is valid for this. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Alright, 4 is valid for that too. So right now this is just counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also 4, just with no yellows. This is a beige color to start. This one's a purple or green. Again, 1 in any location is a solution. 3 is the solution. This is green. And 3 was the correct solution. This is purple. So, green is how many yellows? Purple is how many purples? White is how many yellows? How many yellows? Wait, oh wait. It was beige. How many yellows? Oh, but beige could also be... I'm confused. It's two purples. Oh wait, we can actually highlight that one this time. So that's a valid solution, or that's a valid solution. Still confused. A yellow on the top left, the bottom right, top left and the top right. Or the bottom left and top right. The top left and bottom right. Top right, the bottom left. So is that every combo? Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Two diagonals, top left and bottom right, and the two diagonals, top right and bottom left. We're just missing the ones where there's 3 yellows. With the purples in the top left, bottom right, top right, bottom right. Or however you're supposed to say this. So these are... So those are done. This gets me to this. Oh, but now we can actually use it to determine the direction that we want to go to. So, I'm assuming we want to go to here for some reason. Will it let me? Oh, it will let me do that if I want to. Okay. That gets me over here anyway. Let's head towards the map first. We need to go to the other side. We need to go this way. To walk down and around. Through the crops. I guess just all of them. Okay, then it's this way. So now they're 9 distinct from one another. Which gets us this flower sections map. Okay. I mean, it would help if I understood even slightly fundamentally how this puzzle worked. Like, we just made a bunch of 1x2s over there. Like, because there's only one yellow in here, so here's me doing the one yellow again. Here's, again, one yellow. And so, well, with whatever color background this is, we're matching the color background. Whoops. Why does this work also? Why does that work? I don't understand these puzzles. Again, this one I'm just making 1x2s, the same way that we did before. No. Can't affect that. No. So this is annoying that I've gotten this far into a section without knowing what the fuck I'm doing. That's one thing where the witness did shine, is that, like, you really couldn't, in a number of situations, you couldn't actually continue unless you really understood the puzzles that you were solving. Okay. At least now I've opened it in such a way where I can now get back into this without having to, like, walk all the way around. Back to here. So let's see if we can find some of these things that are on the left side over here. We will go across that because I don't think we went across the bridge and then up. Let me just double check that there's nothing back here and then up. What is this? No, there is something right there, though. We did do this, and then we did do this. I think so. It won't let me do that as a solution, but it will let me. But that's a solution. That isn't one. That isn't one. But point being, I can step on these stones. So if I can find a solution to this, where there's 3 stones, then I would actually be able to walk across this. Oh, I can't affect that at all. My logic there was if I could take those away, and I could just make everything else a stone. Can I do this anyway? There we go. Yeah, so that solution is, this is still a 1x1 dot, that's still a 1x1 dot, but I've managed to make a path in between all of it. So first, let's see what complains about this. Nothing. It's totally fine with that. Doesn't like that. Let me see something. Yeah, this and this are complaining even though they're the same exact thing. So it's totally okay with that. It should be okay also with me filling in any space as long as it doesn't touch another one of these blocks. So all of those should be fine. Every single other one of these it will complain about. Just testing to make sure. Okay. So those it's happy with. I just don't understand why this and this aren't happy with one another. I want to at least get two of them next to it. Well, actually, it's perfectly happy with these. Like, these two touch each other in a 1x2, and this is a 1x1. And it doesn't care. As long as those are filled in, it is fine. But the moment that I fill in anything that's not one of those, if it touches one horizontally, then it's angry. Like, these are angry that this is touching. So those are the only three where it's not angry. But I can't use that to cross it. I guess this is the learning. So that's one I can't affect, and that's one I can't affect. So. Okay. Which does help. So it doesn't matter that they're all highlighted. They just need to... They need to be isolated at all. Like, notice that it's perfectly happy right now. This one's perfectly happy, and this one's perfectly happy. This one's not isolated because that's next to it. Okay. So, we isolated these at the bottom, and they're fine. That's no longer isolated. That now makes this isolated. There we go. Now these are perfectly little isolated islands. Okay. Oh, that is 2. So that's not happy. That's not happy. So yeah, when it was had a one single dot, it means I want to be alone. This one means I want myself with one orthogonally next to me. We'll go inside the big temple in a moment. The Temple of Twos, apparently. Yeah, I didn't really see anything else around, so let's just head inside. Nope. I see a path. There we go. So it's now combining 2 things that we have. Nope. Why was that so loud? That's going into the red. That is peaking on my stream software. Okay. I'm assuming that we can't do the exact same here. No, we can. I think we have to leave them as 2x2 still. As 1x2 in negative space. The problem is we can't do something like that. Is this going to be loud again? No. It was just that one was really loud for some reason. But I do think we need to do it that way because we can't like go into it. Because the moment we go in, it's going to be part of the continuous line that we're making. Can we combine a 2x2? We can. So it's perfectly happy combining those 2s at the top to make a 4. So this is now a 4 space, and then this is a 2 space and a 2 space. That's stated. We can do that to make 2 4s. Oh, rip. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh. I was looking at doing just something like that. I think it would actually be happy with me if I... Not that this is the solution, but I think everything but the one I'm standing on will be happy now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh. No, I would need to... Yeah, so that makes the ones on the bottom left happy. Up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one I can't get to without walking through either this, or this. Because the logic being that I could do something like that. provided that I could do this in only eight steps. Also, I adjusted everything to be able to lean back into my pillow earlier. I hate that the cursor always wants to move back to right next to you. It's only once you start moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. That was... I made that much more complicated than it needed to be. Just do a connect the dots. Okay. So now I think they need to be of different... they need to be separated. So like this one goes... That isn't 2 1x1s, one blue, one yellow. That is a 1x2 that contains a yellow and a blue. But the moment I highlighted, I made a light space 1x1 with a blue in it, and a dark space 1x1 with a yellow in it. So... Oh, that I can't affect. Oh, but in this case, I can highlight the yellows, and they can all attach to one another, the way that the 2s attach to one another. So that would work, or the other would work. And I think we need to do this for... I think we need to do that and then do the puzzle again with the opposite solution, so that way we can cross. Okay, and that'll get us through this whole area eventually. But let's check out what's going on over here. So this is all the yellows. That should be fine. Yeah, we now made the blues isolated. If somebody tells me if I just did this, it would be angry at me. Oh, will this be angry? No, that's fine. It's 2 isolated. That's just a bunch of isolated... Okay. It's just a bunch of isolated ones. This doesn't actually open anything up to anything, though. Alright. Let's reset this. Whoops. Press the solve button. Actually see what this is about. So this needs to be... Yeah, doing that makes one or the other happy. There we go. That's a 4, this is a 4, and with the 1 space off on the side. So to get a 3 and a 4, we could do that. To get a 2 and a 4, we could do that. To get a 1 and a... Well, geez, we can't. Yeah, that's a 1 and a 4. Okay, so that needs to be a 3 that are attached, a 2 that are attached. Oh, right, you can combine. So 3 plus 2 is 5. And then with 2s and 2s. Okay. Got it. So a 3 and a 4 attached. A 4 and a 4. Oh, and that also allows us to get... That's what this gate was all about. Okay. Got it. So what was over here? 5, 5, 5, 5. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, right. Okay. There we go. That's 5. That's 5 across the middle. 10, 5 plus 5 here, and 10, 5 plus 5 at the bottom. Oh, and if we needed to, we could do the same thing up and down to get across this. Alright, so those aren't happy. How are we gonna get these happy with one another? And that's a way. That gets us the 5 in the middle. And then 4 4s around it. I really don't like the designs that this is getting me close to. So, like, this is the most basic of getting the 4s near each other. The problem is that makes 9 attached to the 5. I think it's going to be something like this. That way we make a path to the next place we want to go to. Then it's just a matter of figuring out how to quarantine the others. Oh, and we can't actually do that. But the only way to quarantine this is doing that. And that adds to the 5 again. Because those, there, the 4 and the 5, it shows the top left 4 and 5 are fine. It's the others that are bad. And the moment that I fix this 4, it makes the 5 bad. I can't do that to make a path and then do something like this. I can't change any of the numbers themselves. We ultimately, there's nothing here, so we don't want those anyway to cross. Oh wait, but we could combine numbers together. So like, the 4s on the left there match just fine. And the 4s on the right match just fine now. Okay. There's some pattern which can be made where we can combine these fours together. So what is that? There's four too many here, right? Five, 8, 9, 10, 11. There. That's the pattern, which we can then do the opposite of over here. Also, literally either of those. Okay. I assume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Now that's perfectly happy. There we go. Yeah, I just made negative space 5s with the others, but that gets us out here. Okay, more of them. It looks like we're going to have probably subtraction, because I saw instead of pips, it was like the outline of a pip. We don't... I guess we eventually come from the side, so this eventually gets us to a bridge over here, or a bridge back this way. And then this will get us a bridge over there. At which point we could then use this to remake the... I get it. So that's a 6. And a 4. Well, minus 6 plus 4 would be 10 in a 3x3, which is a 9 puzzle. But minus the 2 there would be 8. Yeah, this is pretty much the Witness Tetris subtraction puzzles. Just with pips instead of Tetris pieces. So... and that's lit up, so... that's fine, because that's 6 minus 2 is 4, of which we only have 4 highlighted. I can do this, and it makes this happy, but now there's too many here. So I need to make some... I need to make some shape that includes both of those together, because that can't be included with 4, so it would need to be a 4 minus a 2 would just be a 2x2. Or it would just be 2 pips total. Which means that would need to be highlighted, and that would need to be highlighted. So this and this definitely get highlighted together. That's the quickest way to get to it, so that's probably highlighted. I would need one more than that. But if this needs to be highlighted, then I feel like that needs to be highlighted, right? Yeah. So I don't see... Because in my head, this is already highlighted, right? So we need 6 blocks together. If we did 6 blocks together, that's something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And so that won't complain about the 6 thing. It complains about the other 2. But obviously that's too many to deal with, because then we would have the 4 here, minus 2, if we could even get to it, would be 2. But you can't get to that 2 to this 4 across 2 spaces. Which means that the 6 needs to be combined with the 2. Therefore, the 2 needs to be highlighted. Again, the quickest way to get from the 6 to that 2 is this. That's 3 spaces. 6 minus 2 is 4. We only have 4 spaces total to work with, which is either this, this, or this. So that's wrong. That's wrong. This is fine for the left side. This is fine for the left side. And that's fine for the left side. Oh, we can do that and this. Okay. So there's our 4 pieces, the 6 minus 2. And here's our 4 pieces. Plus the extra. So I think same logic. Oh, yeah, we can't highlight this. So it needs to be that. So it's 3 pieces total. So 3 pieces total with 4. Okay. That already is a 2, so we just need to quarantine the 4. The 6 we can't highlight this time. 5 we can. So that's valid to make the 4 there. But more than likely, we're going to want 6, 5, 4, 3. It's fine. This one... There's 3 in negative space. Here's 3 in positive space. Okay, well, since that's highlighted, and we can't do that, this has to be highlighted. At which point it either goes to here or it goes to here. That is fine for this. And that is fine for this. If we did that, then this 6 right now touches this 3, which means that this is only a 3. So right now it's not happy either doing either of those. That's only a 5. Oh, wait, we can subtract more then? Interesting. Oh, wait. I don't know why I was overthinking that. This and this are not the same shape. Oh, whoops. Why is this yellow not happy? Because that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's 6 minus 1, which is 5. So that yellow should be perfectly happy right now, shouldn't it? This would be 4 plus 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that covers the 2 6s. This is the 6 in the middle. minus 2 is 4. You know, suppose that solution's gonna work, yeah, a second time. So is that because of the colors of everything? Those are all black in the middle and these are yellow. It's because of the colors. So these can only take away from a 6. Like that. So this is a 6 minus 1. This is a 6 minus 1. So those are pieces of 5. And then with 2 3s left over. Now this one we could probably combine, however. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, but I can't actually highlight that. Okay. So I can't highlight that. Let's just see if the middle's perfectly happy. We can't go to there. Essentially, we can't make a beeline between, let's say, this 4 and this 1, because that's 4 minus 1. That's 3 total we can use, and we have 4 total we're using right now. That makes the 4s perfectly happy. The minuses are not happy by themselves or even with something. Like, that's the minus by itself, it's not happy. This is the minus with one other, not happy, not happy. Okay. This. Readjusted as a result of my pillow moving around in my chair and whatnot. Okay, this is the next one until here. We can't actually go out this way. Oh, and we can get the map for it. So map is this. Okay, it's only, what, 4 more of those to get the maps up. This looks like we just attach all of the blues together. So 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Now we have ways to get to both of these. So what, that's a 9. 9, 10, 13, 17, 21, 25. And this is a 25. Okay. Alright. That makes the middle happy. 5. Okay, so that's how we keep the force on the sides happy. Yeah, because it's 8 minus 3 is 5, and we have 5 going across either of these. But there's just way too many in the middle now, because that's 9 minus 14. 5, 10. Yeah, 9 minus 10, so I would need -1 spaces here. And I don't suppose I could do something like this. What is that up to again? 16 plus 9, so it adds up to 25. Which is all of them minus all of the... minus the 10, 12, 14, 17, minus the 20. Is there even anything down here? There is. So we could redo this puzzle and leave out the one line on either side. Depending which way we want to go to. But I guess the top one is the one that makes the least amount of sense, right? Because we'd rather get to this or this. If we wanted to go this way, we would go here. I guess right now it doesn't matter, because as of now we have ways of literally reaching every corner of this area. Okay. Wait, did we? Yeah, that didn't look like it was done and highlighted. Okay. That was a good little side distraction. What is this? We haven't completed this. Just out of curiosity, what is this? I mean, it's a door, so... But it's a door with a rule I don't think that we've learned yet. Okay. So we have to remember whenever we figure out purple and yellow diamonds that they're in the left side of the mine. Okay. I might be a little puzzled out at the moment. So what I kind of want to do is find... What I'd really love to do is find the other maps. I'd rather do some exploration, but I think you have to do at least some puzzles to get to them. But let's see what we can do. So let's head through here. But I kind of want to like find the maps if I can. If not, that's fine. And then end stream, and then we'll continue on tomorrow. And then we can always come back to this game on another day. I could easily see me wanting to finish this game out. So, can I just, like, tilt my camera? There we go. This feels a little better, I think. Okay, so we got the flower map. So it is just like stuff on the left. Like I said, I don't think I ever did do left and then up. So across the bridge and then up this way. Oh, or across that gold thing over there. Oh, well, right away, this is the map, and I don't know that we have... Oh, we did. So we did solve this one. Cross here. There's the fire for this area. This was like starter puzzle stuff. But how does... Yeah, how's this gonna work? Because right now I have this and I have this in place. We'll come back. Like a whole museum or something here. Interesting. I have a feeling that this is like the equivalent of sound puzzles. A Piet Mondrian. Nice. Like Broadway Boogie Woogie. Actually, I think that one was closer to a composition of blue, yellow, and red, or whatever. Mondrian. This takes me out over the balcony. I was hoping the map would be in here, but I'm guessing it isn't. This was just up to that same area we were in, so we'll head back down. That has diamonds on it, like we saw inside the cave. So I think that this is more like the mountain, the witness, where you learn everything over time, and then you come here, and then you solve the different puzzles based on the things that you've learned. Which is why this beginning of it is so similar. Is there a map in it? There is a map, okay. Top left and top right. Okay, so we're only missing the stuff that's essentially in the top, middle, and top left at this point. Interesting. Yeah, this definitely feels like endgame area. Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't be like the mountain. It would be like the town in the witness, where it's one like centralized location that the same. I mean, mountain and town both have pretty much the same idea between them. I still don't know how to deal with this though. Because it's like that needs to be in dark space, this needs to be in dark space, and this needs to be in light space, according to this. The only way to keep that in dark, this in dark, would be to fill these in with light. Okay. Okay, those are the ones that we know of. Okay, so it's just a matter of determining the ones that we don't know. That's second and It's done anyway. So according to this, we're on the bottom left of the map. So coming up here... Oh god, it's the tree here, but it's upside down. Instead of just off screen. So you need to use the reflections. But we know how to do that at least. It's still allowing us to explore a bit, though. I'm assuming maps are always outside. Would that say that it doesn't hurt us to, like, do some minor exploration through caves and whatnot? Yep, that's some kind of newer diamond puzzle that we just haven't learned yet. So yeah, I'm just gonna go up this way. Hope we can find two map things on the way. Just do these puzzles quickly while I see them. I think I'm not supposed to be here. Something's just telling me. Okay. Well, I went around to the right side. I'll check there in a moment. But was there anything to the left? Hello. Well, it looks like this is how to do the diamond puzzle. Oh god. Please send me back up. I don't want to do all this yet. Unless the map is inside of there, which is possible. But I'm kind of hoping it's just out and about over here. This left side that I didn't check. No. Okay. Essentially, we will explore, look for these maps. If we can't find them, then we'll head back to, like, the dead center and then put out. Well, that was that was a short-lived journey to there. Is there any way to get to these? Oh, no. Man, I don't see an easy way to get to these puzzles that are on my right side. Thinking. Yeah, that door is the one that would be helpful, but it has a puzzle behind it that we haven't learned yet that I think is in that section. Let's head around the giant gallery again. At least we got this map, so that's kind of nice. Oh wait, I only just remembered right now, 3.5 hours in, that there's a run button. Oh good. Okay. So this is one of the sections though. So if we were just able to do this quickly or run through this, there should be a map around here somewhere. Is that it? Is that... Okay. So if you look to the left of and right of this, it has like this like padding on the right side, and this one has none. I just noticed this one has 3. 1, 2, 3. And this one has 2. 1, 2. So at least this one is quick to figure out. I'm just, no. Well, like trying to rush through it to find a door, but I'm not seeing anything yet. Oops. What's wrong here? I guess this is indicative there was something there? I can't quite tell what's going on there. Nope. How do you tell this one? Everything is rubble. That was me trying to match the left side. Are these deteriorating in a... We tried just nothing? Looking at the shadows to see if that is a hint. Doesn't seem to be. I mean, I know binary, so I could go through the 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 127 combinations that are, well, no, it'd be 128 combinations because there's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could continue that in binary all the way through and eventually figure it out. But this one looks like it has one to the right, to the right, to the left, to the right. Does it matter if it's on the right? I don't understand how this is indicative of there used to be something here and here. Like my shadow's not showing anything. Can't go that way. I could go here. Does this have anything? A map? Anything? I am happy they included the run button, but I'm not used to there being a run button. Alright, I think that's a lost cause over that way. So, unless I find something very quickly up here, then we're just gonna head right back. Oh, and here's another one of those stones. That would be bottom. It would be missing essentially from the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be missing 2 and 5 if this was the actual. Actually, it might be close enough that that is it. It's like it's just a cross. Oh. No, but we can. No, we could solve this so it goes that way. And then we could do this one like this. Now we can actually go up this way. Okay. of which there's something back there. This is where we had been. Yeah, let's see if this stone is the actual answer for that other puzzle. And I think I'm even done with my exploration of this for now. Because again, we're now getting to the point where we're in between a 3 and 4 hour stream, so. So head over here, head up. Please tell me that that thing is close enough that that is the... Yeah. You can see this thing from here. Unless that was the answer. No, it wouldn't have been the answer to that. But again, it's 2 and 5 are missing, everything else is... I could be 1 off, so it would be that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if no, it could be 1, 3, and let me pretend this is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If there are 9 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would be 3, 2, and 1. Unless this is the solution to something else, but there's no way that this is an accident. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or the other way to put this in is that 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 are filled. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. There's none others that are that tall. I'm confused. Yeah, this thing is definitely the height, the right height for it. That's 2 in the middle. Spade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like we could start a bit lower, like here. Then it'd be 1 no, 2 yes, 3 no, 4 yes, 5 yes, 6 no. And then everything above it, yes. So that's 1, 3, and 6 are off. That doesn't seem to be it either. Yeah, I don't know. Just don't know. But yeah. Like I said, I just want to do that exploration. We will head back to the center. I don't know how the game saves, so we'll just get right back to here. Pause it, save and quit. And head back to just chatting. But that's a fun little game. I like it, actually. We will almost definitely get back to it. It is very inspired by The Witness. I do agree with that portion of it. Let's see. Right. Let us. Let's see who is streaming at the moment. If we want to raid into anywhere. Oh, actually, Evie is playing Hollow Knight again. Probably be watching that today. We'll see. He's only been playing for an hour. If I can't find anywhere better, we'll probably just raid into him since I want. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna head over to. So let's head to EV. Hope the raid and sub raid messages. Raid message for any viewers, any followers. If you're a lurker, just want to have something to say when we head over. The sub raid is for subscribers. You get to use the Cuphead emotes. But I appreciate everyone who stopped by today. Escape Shifter, Rabs, and everyone. Just come by, chill for a silly little puzzle stream. Doing it yet again tomorrow. I'm gonna have to play our Metroidvania game a little earlier tomorrow, which probably works out better for Sunday. Gets lets people from like the East Coast and from Europe from my time zone actually catch the stream then. It's just I'm gonna be testing things with Onslaught for Tuesday stream later in the day. But yeah, we will. I'm gonna run the credit sequence. But if you could stay around for a minute, minute and a half, we'll go show Evie some love. Until then, you all take care. I'll see you tomorrow, and you all have a good one. Appreciate you.